So, hey guys, Chauzu here. World Cruise 2024 is officially over. It ended with the current Kizuna. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about how the end result was in the different teams, so look forward to that. World Cruise is definitely my favorite event of the year, but after it, you do feel a bit tired, so next week I'm going to try and get back into the regular schedule. But yeah, luckily enough, it's going to be a quiet week in OPTC. And then once when we start getting content again, it's also going to be Easter holidays for me. So perfect timing. So yeah, soon enough I'll be back. But yeah, for this video, let's focus on Kizuna. Let's start with like overall performances and then move on to the different team results. And yeah, one thing I want to bring up is the fact that there actually was quite a few JP people who ended up going hard in 3-star. And I wasn't sure if that will happen, but it happened. And the number one here from JP, he's a real monster. He ended up winning a World Cruise event last year as well, so this is his second win in a row. I'm pretty sure he's the only one who has won 2 World Cruises, so massive achievement, shout outs to him. And yeah, he and number 2nd, Bundesnoob, both ended up doing well more than 1000 runs, which was pretty annoying this Kizuna since Int Boss was pretty hard, even for 3-star with the revive. Not only that, but Ren, also from JP, Nami from JP, we'll talk more about them later. But yeah, let's talk a bit about the battle for Kizuna placements on globals, not really World Cruise related. But as you see, we have, if we look at the top 3, since I'm part of that, like Bundesnoob Global, number 1, number 2 end up being Lord 10th, that's Rizzy, both of them from AF. And then just below Rizzy we have me and 2Shanks, who were in the same alliance for this event. And it might look like we shared 2nd place with Rizzy, but yeah, if you look at the numbers at the lower end, you will see that he has a few 10,000 more points. And honestly, what happened was that me and 2Shanks decided like 4 hours before the end that we're pretty happy with our performances, so we should stop there. But then Rizzy stopped playing as well, didn't play for a long time, so we said like, hey, let's do what AF often does and try and ambush them and see if we can snipe 2nd from Rizzy. And we got pretty close. I think that if me and 2Shanks didn't start flubbing and messing up, maybe we could have done it. But yeah, Rizzy ended up protecting his 2nd place, and it's fine with me. That was just for fun, and he got some tension started, but no drama for once. That was pretty chill. Just some healthy competition. But as you can see, me and 2Shanks tied, so that means that both of us are getting the 3rd place reward. So that's basically the perfect ending. Like, optimally, you have as many draws as possible in general, but yeah, it can be hard to set up. Other good performances, like a lot from AF went hard. We'll talk more about them later. So yeah, I think that's the main interesting thing from the ranking. I know there was a bit of drama with the top 10 where some people colluding there to share 10 spot together, but I wasn't really part of it. I had my own thing going with the battle for 3rd place. But yeah, let's do one team at a time and break it down a bit. First we have Luffy Team, and this team is a pretty good example of how important it is to have a lot of pots for World Cruise Kizuna. LS was 2nd place for a long time, and as you see on the image here, he ended up 11th because he ran out of potions, nothing you could do. Other than that, there's not many people I know here except for LS, like Ingano also did pretty well. He was in the same alliance as me in TRA. I've talked a lot with Prokamika in the past from LT. And then in third we have Revo, a new recruit in AF, and yeah, we've been acquaintances, almost online friends for some time, so yeah, cool to see him to go hard. He wasn't even in the main AF alliance, and they usually don't go that hard, so yeah, props for him, very cool. And as you see, we have that Japanese guy here who got number 1 overall, and he ended up winning this one as well. We'll talk about that more in the video tomorrow. Nami, Bundesnoob here winning comfortably. Nami put in a really good fight and managed to get 2nd place. And yeah, I have a bit of question about Nami. Like, Nami is from JP server. Like, I'm not sure if Nami is like a top grinder on JP, or if it's one of those cases where you love a character a lot like Nami, so now when you were put in Nami Team you feel like you have to go all in. But yeah, great performance here. Otherwise, this one is a bit more Western heavy, with a lot of English speaking members as well as a lot of Koreans. Also, if you're wondering about the different colors, it just symbolizes what strat they were using. So green is 3-star, red is you've done both, and then blue is for 10 stars. So we have 1 blue here, there's not going to be a lot of blue in these. It basically just symbolizes how rough 10-star is compared to 3-star. Robin, that's my team, and Ren from JP ended up winning, so I got 2nd place. Happy with that. I could have tried to get 1st, but the main reason I didn't even want to try is the fact that Ren could actually share 1st place with the 8th guy I've been competing with this World Cruise, who had his name as Sonis before, but apparently the account is for someone called Ippo. I hate account sharing stuff like that. I don't know if that's the case here or whatever it is, but Ippo apparently. So I think they end up sharing. We'll look at that tomorrow. But yeah, I'm mostly happy at beating the 2 AF Koreans, Beamel and Ace. We've had a lot of battles, especially in PvP. So it felt good to beat them in this situation as well. 2 theory teammates here as well, in Always at 11th, Unrepair at 12th, and then Hermit, who is the big TRA boss, but he wasn't in my alliance for this one. As for Sanji, this one ended up pretty exciting since, yes, they was number 1 overall, but he ended up struggling, didn't have that much time apparently. And Rizzy, who is Lord 10th, was struggling in the other events, but did really well here. So that ended up going down to the wire. Also the Lala person from JP, also one of the few JP people to really go hard on the 3-star strats. Also shoutouts to Cossack, who did well in PvP as well, and ended up clutching a top 10 in WC thanks to that. Finally in Zoro, and I must say that in all of my time in OPTC, like playing ranking events, like seeing Uano there from PN, who is the leader of PN, or he was back when I was there, and he's just not a person I could imagine ranking so high in an event like this, and he ranked really high in PvP as well. Obviously, Zoro ended up being the weakest team by far, both in team ranking and in individual ranking. So that obviously helped. And how in the top they was able to dominate another event in Zoro. It's a bit feels bad about Gromu, who was leading Zoro for a long time, but as you can see, you can't even see Gromo here, like didn't have any potions at all, so that just indicates that, yeah, potions pretty important if you want to rank high in VC Kizuna. But yeah, super happy this is over. I'm happy I was able to do both in Robin and in the overall ranking, and yeah, this is going to give me a lot of bounty, and as I said, like, bounty obviously doesn't really matter, but I've never been top 20 in bounty, and I feel like this is my real chance at getting there. So we'll see what happens. It's a bit we're a bit from getting the bounty anyway, so not worth thinking about that right now. But yeah, we were happy with my alliance's performance as well. All 10 members of TRA 1 did really well, and it was fun to play with 2 Shanks. Not often I get the chance to do that, since he's usually the team leader for TRA 3. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.